Welcome everybody back to And Here's Modi. Today we have Leo and Perry L and me. It's the base,
Hello.
the group, the
triple threat.
triple threat. Okay, and we're gonna play a game today. Perry L
Okay.
has an idea for us.
So Andy Warhol founded Interview Magazine in 1969. I was doing some research because I thought we played the questions the other show, and I thought it was really fun. So I think that one of the things that our listeners would love is to learn a little bit more about the two of you. So these are the 20 questions that Andy Warhol would ask in Interview Magazine, and I'm going to ask them to Modi and Leo.
Okay.
Do you dream?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't always remember them, but yes.
Do you ever remember them?
Sometimes
Are they like good dreams or scary dreams or anxiety
they
dreams?
are. Depends on what you watch before you go to bed. That has a big factor on it. And then depends. Like sometimes there's that dream, like when in the morning when you wake up, like just before you're getting out of bed and you go back into those little mini dreamies. Those I know, according to Kabbalah, aren't real dreams, but the dreams. I haven't been remembering any of the big dreams I'm having lately.
Those are big dreams or not
No,
big?
those are like not big. The ones in the middle of the
Like,
night.
do you ever have like a dream where like all your teeth fall out?
Yes. I've had that. Yes.
I have a recurring dream that's a nightmare this is a recurring not nightmare I have. It's that I'm doing amazing in one class in college, killing it. Like, wow, teacher loves me. The grades are A's and all that. And then I forget I have 3 other classes.
Ever since you told me about that dream, I've had similar dreams of like school stress dreams where I'm like back in college and I'm like, what is going on?
I have PTSD from college.
That's
Getting
so
through
crazy because
college.
I have a college like anxiety dream too, that like I thought I was like passing and I was graduating, and then like I realized that like I never went to astronomy class.
Maybe it's a thing. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But do you believe in them? Like, do you believe that they like symbolize something else, or are you just like
No.
whatever? I had a dream.
I don't know if it's like a panic attack once in a while. I just not a panic attack. It's just like in a dream. I'm like doing well, and it's just like I just forget I had 4 other classes, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't do any of the work for any of the classes, and college was just a nightmare. It was so I guess it's just dreams about that.
And are they ever fun? Like, are you ever?
Yeah, sometimes I have fun dreams.
Yeah.
I have fun dreams
I have fun
sometimes
dreams.
too. Yeah.
Or they're like super realistic. And you wake
Yeah.
up and you're like, whoa.
Well,
And do you know in the dream that you're dreaming, or like does it feel super real? And
That's called lucid dreaming. And there's people who like practice that.
really?
And there's like whole books about it, and like it's a lot of like meditation and stuff.
Okay. I love having dreams.
I love having them too. Yeah.
It's really I'm also usually on the nicotine patch so that I don't smoke cigarettes. And
Really?
oh yeah, for like years.
Do those give you crazy dreams?
Yes, they give you crazy realistic dreams, and they're usually really fun.
So
Like way more fun than I'm having in real life.
I get that. So our friend Evan recommended these little pills. It's like an herbal supplement. It's called valerian root,
Oh yeah.
and it's supposed to help you sleep. It's
Yes.
just like they call it like nature's Xanax or
Mhm.
something. I'm like, sure, I'll give it a try. The craziest dreams I've ever had, 100% of the time. If I
Wow.
take that, it's like, whoa. And then I read about it online, and apparently it's like a thing.
And it helps you sleep.
I think so.
Well, I guess if you're
it's part
dreaming,
of the
you're
cocktail
sleeping.
that's going
Part of
down
the
the gullet.
Yes.
Showers or baths?
Showers, never
Showers.
baths. I don't know
Never?
the last time I took a bath.
Well, hold on. No. Shower. Love a shower. We shower. But we stay in these beautiful hotels when we travel, and some of them have these amazing soaking tubs. And the other day we were in one of them, and I just filled it up and just got into a hot bath
That's
for like a few minutes.
yeah.
And then it's cold and you're gross.
No,
and
but
then you're like,
not that then it's cold in yours, but like then you realize you're sitting in your filth. You know,
I would
and then
say-
I showered afterwards.
Right. I would say that in a hotel bath, you're probably more concerned that you're sitting in somebody
No, but it's not
else's.
some disgusting hotel. It's a gorgeous hotel, and you can tell it's clean.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's that.
Is there anything you regret not doing?
I don't think so.
Not without turning this podcast rated X.
What are you gonna say? I should have bought more Apple. I should have bought more. What are you gonna regret not doing? I can't say. I can't.
It's a good question, and I'll tell you why. I actually started one of my books with this quote. I think it's a Mark Twain quote that I do not regret the things I have done, only that which I have not. I'm bastardizing it a little bit.
Yeah,
but
no,
there
I've heard
is
that.
like something in life is that like you don't really regret the things that you do. It's just the things that you
Yeah, I
haven't
feel like
done.
I think everything has. Maybe you regret. I should have done this faster, but maybe God's plan was that you don't do
Right.
it faster, and it happens now.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
can't say that I have regrets, and I definitely do not focus on regrets.
Yes.
Definitely do not focus on regrets if you have them.
I like to wallow in my regret. No, I'm just
What about
kidding.
you?
I feel like I've made the best decisions at any point in time with the information I had available to me at that time.
Shine.
Showing good gesucht.
What was your first job?
I think I was a lifeguard. Yeah. I was a lifeguard.
Obviously, you were a lifeguard.
Yeah, I should not have been. They shouldn't. They should not let teenagers be lifeguards. Absolutely
You were probably so responsible.
Oh, I was pretty responsible, yeah. But also they shouldn't let 50. I wouldn't. If I went to the pool and there was a 15-year-old lifeguard, I'd be like, cool, that's not going to help anyone in case of an emergency. But the company I worked for would go around and test the lifeguards.
Yeah.
And so my boss would sometimes take me to other pools and I would go down the water slide and pretend to drown. And he would time them to see how long it took for them
That's
to get me.
sick.
Yeah.
What about the other people watching?
They thought it was real.
And then you got just kidding.
Yeah.
First of all, it's hilarious because I showed Ari a picture of the two of you for something ages ago, and Leo was in like a little Speedo. And he goes, "Oh, is Leo a lifeguard?"
Not no. Not no.
My first job was a paper route.
No.
Yep. Delivering Newsday on Long Island. I had a paper route with a bicycle and a basket.
Stop.
You had to wake
it.
up at the ass crack of dawn?
No, it was after school paper.
Oh, after school.
How old
So-
were you?
I was, I think junior high school. So whatever. What's junior high school? How old are you in junior high school?
I don't know, like 12, 13?
Yeah, maybe 14. Yeah.
So cute. You had
Yeah,
a basket.
I had a paper route, and my mom made. I wanted to quit, and my mom made me stay. You'll do a whole year. You just for a whole year. I did it, and that was.
What was your first job?
And I bought a watch with the money.
Oh my
Of course
God.
you
I
did.
bought a watch.
so
off
on brand.
Off my uncle. My uncle, Yaakov, had this beautiful Porsche design watch.
Uh-huh.
And I said, "That's the hottest. I want. I love it." He goes and he told me, "Yep, $400. It's yours." And I worked and I got $400 and I bought that watch. That was my first watch.
I love that. That's a great thing to do for a kid, is to like make them buy a thing that they want instead of just handing it to
I've
them.
always been like that.
What, that you had to work to buy stuff? Nobody was just like handing you.
No one was handing me anything.
Right. That's probably why Guy gets so upset when I buy like Ari like 3 pairs of Nike sneakers. at
That's
once.
different. You're
What?
buying him shoes.
Well, no, I'm buying him like
The cool shoes.
Yeah, like I'm buying
Yeah.
him like, limited edition, whatever. And Guy's always scandalized and he gets really upset. He's like, I had 1 pair of shoes growing up.
Yeah, well, we're not in the kibbutz anymore.
Right.
No, but it is. No, I think there's a real value to it. I was a babysitter, and I'm sure that I had much less business being a babysitter than you did being a lifeguard.
Probably.
My God.
Because I was like fully stoned, like going to
Literally.
like literally. I was so wildly
I
irresponsible.
babysat too a little bit. I babysat too for my parents' friends when I was like a little bit older. When my parents went out with people, I would just sat in the house.
I just want to say that when I was like 15, I remember babysitting for this family. And if you are listening or have remember me in any way, I just want to offer my deepest apologies. I remember that I broke some glass thing and then lied about it, like
Did you
pretending.
blame it on the kid?
No, but I didn't tell her it happened. And now as a mom, like that is so dangerous. Like a kid can cut themselves with glass and never like own. Look at Modi shaking his
No,
head.
I'm just you know where my mind is today. Babysitting is probably so different. That the house has cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Today houses have cameras everywhere. Second of all, when the father drives the
Yeah, I remember he used to drive me home.
yeah, it's like there's so
That's
many
shady.
it's different things now. Like you can't just
Drive a
a
15-year-old.
15-year-old home. You just can't. The world has just changed. You can't
Right,
do
now
things
I'm
like
thinking
that.
about that. I thought it was like normal that he was like putting his hands like.
Stop.
No.
Periel.
Okay.
You were like begging him to. Hi.
When do you get nervous?
When do I not get nervous? Modi doesn't get nervous. He doesn't. He just doesn't feel that. He doesn't have that wire.
He has a nerve block.
I don't know what it is. It's admirable sometimes.
Never?
but
Nervous?
You get excited, but not like
No,
nervous.
Nervous. I
Like
don't know.
before
Maybe you
you
do,
jump
but-
off like the high diving board or something.
No.
No.
I get nervous if I know something's gonna set Leo off.
That's not fair.
No, when like we get to a gig or something and they're I could tell these are all idiots. We are at a gig with idiots, and this is not gonna. And Leo's gonna figure out that they're all idiots, and then he'll be. I'm like I'm upset, like knowing that he's gonna have to deal with this. So that's when I'm.
But
like,
that's not nervous. Are you nervous?
Yeah, I get nervous. I get nervous before I go and get on stage.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I get nervous. This isn't about me. This is about you guys.
No. No, you are about us. You're the. You're
I'm nervous for this event tomorrow we're doing for Eshel.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I just
You were
know.
nervous for last night's event. I couldn't have been happier for it.
I wasn't nervous for last night's event.
You just wanted
I
to get
just
over
said I
it.
want to get it over with because it's been a long process.
That's
But
very diplomatic.
One of those gigs where it's been on the calendar forever and there's been like 50 emails too many. And you just like want it to be done.
Oh.
You don't
But I
get
wasn't
nervous,
nervous.
like before you tape the special, before. No, he doesn't get nervous.
No. If the lighting and sound is set, I'm not nervous to go up there. You know, I was once in an acting class. It was so bad. And everybody was doing their scenes, and this one girl's up there and she set herself up to do the scene, and she's like, the teacher could tell she was nervous, and she's like, and he goes to her, he goes, whatever the girl's name was, Mindy, what are you feeling right now? She goes, I'm feeling scared and nervous, okay, so do you want to work off of that? He goes, so I'm just a little nervous and a little scared, and I go, so why are you here? Why are you in an acting class? I think he may have asked me.
I'm sure that really helped. I'm sure that helped
I'm
Mindy.
like, nervous for what? There's 10 idiots here staring at you. Do the line.
That's
If
what
it
I'm
comes
saying,
out,
like,
it
you
comes
just-
out. Doesn't come out. Doesn't come out. Yeah.
He's on a permanent beta blocker.
No.
No.
What do you ever get nervous?
Yeah. All
What?
the time. Just like, yeah. I don't know. Like right now I'm blanking. But
Okay, but
surprisingly, I was not nervous when we did the 92nd Street Y event for the 100th episode.
I wasn't nervous for that either.
I was not nervous at all.
wasn't nervous.
thought I was going to be nervous, but I was like actually fine.
Yeah,
When Leo's not nervous about something, I know it's going to be even extra better than it's going to be.
No, because
I know all events. I know everything's going to be great. But when he's like, this is going to be great, I know it's going to be even better than than I think it is.
Were you nervous for the 92nd Street one?
No. What?
I get nervous before I fly.
that's more. Is that nervous or is that just like stress and like
I was
anxiety?
nervous when we were leaving Israel.
Yeah,
on
I'll bet.
October 7th. Is that nervous? Is that anxiety?
That's a lot of things.
That is trauma. and
fear for one's life.
I was very calm.
You were calm, but like,
there's something maybe not like totally normal about you.
okay, what's the next question?
What's the
Okay.
next question?
Okay. Why can't it just be magic all the time?
It can be magic all
It
the
is
time.
magic all the time. Are you crazy?
It's magic all the
sheer
time
energy.
if you decide it is.
I like
Yeah.
that. Although I could say that if it were magic all the time, then when it is magic, you wouldn't be able to recognize it as magic.
That's a fair point, but
Okay, this is first of all Andy Warhol's questions.
Yeah,
but-
these are
but-
Andy
right,
Warhol.
I got you. So I don't know. Everything is a miracle. Everything's the fact that this is my voice is going in here and into a machine and being updated and loaded. It's all miraculous stuff, and
I
you have to just
agree.
see it as that.
What did you have for breakfast?
I had a protein shake.
What was in it? Did you make it?
No, it was it was like a bottled like breakfast meal replacement shake.
And was it good or was it disgusting because you're making a face?
No, it's just because right now I'm hungry, so it didn't
Start.
obviously do what it was supposed to do.
I
Do
didn't.
you usually make them yourself or
I usually make them myself, but this morning I woke up and I slept in, or like I didn't really sleep last night. Anyway, I didn't have time to like do anything, so I just grabbed it and came here. But I usually eat breakfast.
usually a protein shake?
No, like yesterday I made us eggs and
eggs with
toast.
toast and avocado.
avocado. That's my go-to.
If we have a nice moment at home before we have to do anything, we have a nice toast, eggs, avocado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I
Yeah.
make a shake.
Or a shake. And
Yeah.
did you have breakfast?
This morning, no, I had coffee and I washed the grapes that we ordered from Costco, and they were amazing and they were all clean. I just grabbed a handful of them,
Great.
and that was
Okay.
it. Grapes.
I had organic yogurt with almonds and chia seeds and
Oh, she's
1
fancy.
tablespoon of organic strawberry jam. That's what I have every morning for breakfast or I can't function.
That's so good. I love that.
Mm.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you reading right now?
Oh my God. I've been trying to get through Anna Karenina
Oh,
for the last 6 months.
I've never seen him hold a book for so long.
It's not hard to read. Like, it's just stylistically, like, he described cutting grass for like 8 pages. And I was like, I'm going to throw this book out the window. But I also think I like shot myself in the foot a little bit because when I bought it, I was like, I bought the cheapest, like shittiest paperback version there was on Amazon because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to finish this. So I didn't want to spend like a lot of money on like a nice version. So I got this like shitty version with like the thinnest pages that like and this ink that like if I hold it open, the ink like smears off
okay.
on my and it's the font is this small and I'm like, maybe this is just not a good experience because
That feels
of that.
very off-brand for you.
I know it does. It's not on brand for me. Usually I buy the nice thing, but I was like, it's this big. But like I
know.
feel like I have all those like Tolstoys and whatever. Like I feel like I read and I read recreationally, but like there's a lot of those like classics that I haven't hit. And I saw the movie Anna Karenina with what's her name? The girl from Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, come on.
Scarlett
just,
Johansson.
but there's a movie. Why would
Keira
you read the
Knightley.
book?
Keira Knightley.
If there's a movie,
It was
what are you reading the
amazing.
book
If you
for? Watch
haven't-
the movie.
If you haven't seen the movie with Keira Knightley, watch it. It's beautiful.
But usually Leo grabs a book and like he's done with it after one flight. This book has been like
It looks
That's
like
like a brick.
It looks like a brick.
it looks like it's been through hell and back. It's like peeling. It's like the pages are all messed up, but I'm trying. I did buy a new book though. I'm probably going to read that first. I'm gonna get through that.
Okay.
It's called In Tongues.
I want you to get through Anna Karenina.
Have you finished Anna Karenina?
I've never read Anna Karenina.
So what do you care if he finishes it?
Because I think I'm always really impressed when, although not surprised that you're reading that. I think it's really important to read, and I think it really makes you smarter, and I think it's good for your brain. And I think that most of the really smart people are often doing, like, will often answer a question like that, like, "Oh, Leo, what are you reading?" Anna
Well,
Karenina, like
I'm
that's
I really only read it on flights.
That's
because
fine.
like I try for flights to be like the one time that I'm not on a screen.
right.
Because my screen time is astronomically through the roof. It's like really unhealthy. I actually paid for an app that like blocks Instagram and like Twitter and
Mhm.
stuff on my phone now during certain hours because it's that bad. But on a plane, I'm like, this is the one place where I can like be disconnected.
Mhm.
Even then, sometimes like I have to log into the Wi-Fi and like do some stuff for you, like launch a tour.
For me. For us.
For us. But like anyway, that's when I've been trying to get through Anna Karenina's on these planes and like in the lounge or whatever.
I want to hear. We're gonna circle back to that.
Good luck. I'm like barely halfway through.
That's
Yeah, I'm not
fine.
reading any Anna Karenina or any Anna Tolstoy.
You're reading the Quran?
and Frank. I'm reading. I'm reading none of. I take everything I have to read an email. So I'm currently not reading any books.
You are reading.
Actually, Rabbi Manis Friedman just sent me a book, and it's very thin with big font. I'm going to read that.
Okay.
What are you reading?
The last book I read was A Visit from the Tooth Fairy.
Okay.
That counts.
Ari had one of his last teeth fall out, and I read him.
That's cute.
Yeah. And then I snuck in and I gave it,
What's the going rate for a tooth these days?
Well, you'd be surprised.
I don't know.
I gave him $20.
Wow.
And well,
I feel like I got like 5.
which yeah. And I wrote I made like a little like drawing and of like a picture of a tooth with like a mustache saying, I heard you lost a big ass tooth. And then there's like a little tooth that said, yes, do you get extra if there was a lot of blood? And he can't because it was like bleeding.
Ew.
And then he came into my bedroom in the morning and he said, I got this from the Tooth Fairy. It's a cool drawing. He goes, apparently you don't get extra for blood because I only got $20. Last time I got $23.
Oh my God.
Is that his last one?
That's the tooth?
It might be his last one.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember having like loose teeth and you play with it a little.
I hated it. I hated it. I
You
remember
right?
it.
Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah.
Oh God.
Finally falls out. Okay.
I hate teeth stuff.
You hate? Yeah, I don't
hate
love
mouth
it.
Stuff.
Where do you dance?
Ooh.
Where don't we dance?
Yeah.
We dance everywhere there's good music. And
We went out this weekend.
We went out this week. We saw Honey Dijon.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Honey Dijon. We danced.
In warehouses in Bushwick. That's where we dance.
Warehouses in Brooklyn, Bushwick, and yes, that's where we dance.
Well, this one's out.
Fire Island. We dance in Fire Island. We dance in.
You guys dance a lot.
We dance.
Yeah, we
I love
actually.
dancing.
Who's your dream date? You can't say each other. That's boring.
Dream date, like romantically or like?
Yes. Pick somebody dead if you have to.
No.
No. What's your dream date?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Dream date.
You can't skip like one of the most fun questions because you're only interested
Is
in
it like
each other.
what we are doing like as an activity or like?
You can answer it however you want. I think the idea is that it's like.
I don't like this question. Next question.
So if I have to go
Well,
on a date
if
with
Modi was not
No, but it's
on
not
this
like
planet,
it's not a date where you're looking to have sex afterwards. It's a date just to go on a date and
it could be anything. I'm
Yeah.
not sure that it's
who
not.
would be my dream
Yeah.
date?
Like in like another world, if the two of you didn't.
I don't like this game. Next question.
No, that's really
Okay.
cute.
So
No, we're not going to skip the best question
Oh.
Was it the best question?
because it's like a little bit titillating.
I thought breakfast was better than this question.
Yeah.
Like I could say like my dream date was like.
Anyone but Guy.
No, that's his dream date. Is anybody but me?
His dream date is you going on a date with someone else, leaving him out.
My dream date was probably like something like Philip Roth or something.
Really?
Philip Roth. He
The writer.
he's
I read your book.
yeah. Somebody read my book. He's what Alan Dershowitz is to law,
yeah.
Philip Roth is to books.
I got you. Okay.
Maybe I should read Roth next. I haven't read any.
Oh,
of his
he's
books.
fantastic.
Mhm.
I'm sure he would be like canceled if he were.
I think a dream date would be like, I don't know, but we're on your yacht.
Okay.
I don't have to do anything. There's a sunset,
Okay.
some champagne.
Okay.
I'm a simple boy.
Simple.
Okay. I can't think of anybody really.
I'm more
First,
thinking
it
of
doesn't have to be
activity.
somebody. So forget somebody.
Oh,
Let's say an activity then. What would you like? Leo would like to go on a yacht.
Or I want to go with you to the Maldives, but I'm working
Yeah,
on
well,
that.
that's not happening anymore.
I know, because they banned Israeli
They
passports.
banned Israeli passports to the Maldives.
Those anti-Semites.
Mamish anti-Semites.
We're not going there anymore.
Unbelievable.
That's incredible.
It's really, yeah.
It's really insane. But that's going to be a different episode.
So no, I can't. I really don't think a dream date is
date.
a comfortable restaurant where you don't feel
A
full at the
comfortable
end.
restaurant.
Yeah, it's not noisy. You can read the menu, or you know, at the beach. Oh, in a tent on the beach.
A tent?
Oh, I
On the
need to buy a
beach.
new beach tent.
When
Actually,
you-
no.
No, we have the house.
Yeah.
I don't know, Leo, when we had the Fire Island house, he bought this tent that you put sand in these two poles and you sit inside there.
It was like a real sturdy tent.
It's a
It was
sturdy
like
tent
it was
on
like a
the beach.
shelter.
And it's like, and the wind's coming in, and it's just like, it was so magical. And you just go for a walk, and you come back, and you have your tent. You talk about the sun.
So the beach.
You want to be on a yacht, and he wants to be in a tent on the beach.
Yeah.
I always want to be on a yacht.
Look, on the right beach, not some like refugee camp.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what my dream date is. I think I've aged out of dream dates.
No.
No, you can have any other dream dates.
What do you think about love?
It's a hell of a drug.
Whoa. Wow.
Love and Other Drugs featuring Anne Hathaway. Also a great movie.
You seem to have a lot of movies.
I don't know. They're just coming to me right now.
What do you think about love?
I appreciate it. I love it. I love it. Love is just it's an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
It's a feeling you should have to everybody, but you should have towards everybody. But it's hard to. That you're challenged. But there's people who you naturally love, and it feels so right. Again, Mashiach energy.
I think that it really can be intoxicating. It really is. Love and laughing are like two of the best feelings in the world, I think.
And laughing can lead to love.
Yeah, that's true.
Very true.
I'm sure that if Dr. K were here, he would say that there are hormones released when you laugh.
That's the previous episode.
Not just him, any doctor. There are hormones that get released when you laugh. Yeah. What's the difference between a vitamin and a hormone?
What?
You can make a vitamin. Oh no,
You can't make a vitamin. Not you messing up the punchline.
I know. It's such a horrible joke. I heard it. I heard it.
That's so funny. I love that. This is a good one. What are your beauty secrets?
My beauty secret is chemical exfoliating, SPF, and this Chanel eye cream that I'm convinced the second I stop using it, I'm going to crumble into dust and fly away in the wind.
Seriously?
Yes. Yes. I've been using it for like however long Evan's been working at Chanel, 2 years. I'm like,
I should get some of that.
it's really expensive.
Evan?
It's really expensive, but I don't pay for it
Is
because
there a
Evan
promo
gets it for me.
Keels. I like my keels.
Yeah.
I just keels and keep your hair short so it doesn't look too thinning. Like wear your hair right and beauty secrets.
The right haircut really is
The right haircut's very
beauty
important.
secret.
It has to fit the right.
Modi returned a haircut recently.
Yeah.
Really?
I had to get a haircut and it was,
We have our usual guy,
who's the best.
but he doesn't work on Friday, Saturdays. Sometimes that's when you need a haircut or it just fits in your schedule.
Okay.
So you went to someone else.
No.
Same salon?
Yeah. But it
Mm.
wasn't good. So I went back to a different person.
To
Luckily-
your guy? Or?
No, this is two people that were not our guy.
Mm. Your hair looks great.
Thank you.
So does yours. Do you guys see the same person?
No.
No.
But we usually do. But this weekend it wasn't.
Now, I remember you had a haircut that you had to return a couple of years ago in Miami. Remember that?
Oh, my
that
God,
was
yeah.
horrific. I was butchered.
I was in
They're lucky
shock.
I didn't sue for malpractice. That's how bad that haircut was.
Shock.
I was like, how do you mess this up?
I
Like,
was in.
was he drunk?
Luckily, I clocked the other salon across the street, and I go.
No, I told Modi with my eyes that I was not okay. I was like,
I really
You're
got out
like,
of him. I
"Hostile."
said, "Come with me," and we walked across the street, and I said, "Hi, we need a haircut." And the guy looked at him, and we were in the gayest area in the world. We're in the place called Wilton Manor in
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. And the guy took him and gave him an amazing haircut.
Hilarious is probably, I wonder if that guy's getting a lot of traffic from the
Probably.
shitty guy across the street.
Boomerang
I
effect.
can't believe how bad that haircut was.
What's my beauty secret? I don't have a beauty secret. I smoked a lot of cigarettes.
You stopped smoking.
Yeah, that's a
Beauty secret.
That's a beauty secret?
Yeah.
I don't
That doesn't
know.
age anybody well.
Smoking is disgusting.
It's so gross.
It's such a turnoff. I hate the smell. I hate everything about cigarettes.
I love cigarettes.
Now the kids are doing Zins. Have you heard about this?
No, what's that?
They're these, well, they're doing these like little nicotine pouches. It's not tobacco. It's just like
Gross.
pure nicotine that you like suck on it.
That's disgusting.
It's supposed to give you like a little head rush.
I don't want a head rush. I love everything about smoking.
I know the
love-
romance visually
She likes
in
to
a
be
movie.
outside yapping with another smoker
Yeah.
and staring at the traffic.
I've
and-
never smoked a cigarette. Not once.
You don't need to. It's not for you.
It's not for me.
It's not for
I
you.
was in a movie
It's for
with
me.
Brooke Shields. I was in a movie. with
You
Brooke Shields.
were?
It's called The Perfect Husband or The Italian Husband. I forgot.
How do I not know this?
And
Well,
then
now you do.
And my role was like the son of the restaurant owner or something. And I had a smoke, and I never smoked before. And I literally learned on set how to smoke.
But I thought on set they give you fake cigarettes.
No, it was a real cigarette. This was 1,000 years ago.
This is before SAG.
Yes, I was SAG, but I was like, this is so. And you could fake it, but I was like, no, but like, and then I like choking outside.
Ew.
And finally, I inhaled, and I go, oh, okay, you just breathe while, and I figured it out, and then I looked good.
Yeah, first of all, you understand that we're writing a book that are stories about you.
Yeah.
But you don't think that like shooting a movie with Brooke Shields was something like maybe to share?
Okay, my role was so small in it.
You know how many people on planet Earth can say that they shot a movie with Brooke Shields?
Pretty Baby documentary featuring Brooke Shields. Also great. You should watch that.
Yes. Okay.
She-
Next question.
I remember growing up thinking that Brooke Shields was like the most gorgeous
She
person
was.
on the
No,
planet.
so in that documentary, it's about that, how she was just like such a stunning child and kid and teenager and adult. And then but the thing that's interesting about that documentary is that they explain how that period of time specifically in the 80s, the world only had the bandwidth or like the capacity to remember like 8 famous people at any given time. And she was always one of the 8. Like right when like tabloids and stuff were a thing, but like social media and the internet wasn't, like that sweet spot where it's like Michael Jackson, Brooke Shields, and like Madonna. Like, and it was just like a rotating cast of like the same 8 people, but she had like a pretty fixed place on the rotation. She was always there.
And it's like a fucked up story if I
Oh,
remember
yeah, it's
correctly,
messed up.
right? Yeah,
Yeah, it's not cute.
Okay. How did they shoot Mad Men? Did you guys watch that show?
I watched it. Someone with that just came up recently.
Mad Men,
Mad
the
Men.
TV
The old
show.
one or the new one?
I didn't know there was both.
Oh, Mad Men. Yeah.
Because they're
Mad
just
Max.
smoking constantly on that show.
Oh, we've been watching that nonstop now. We just watched what did we watch that had so much smoking they couldn't stop smoking. Oh wow.
But
Oh, with the Duchess and
the Duchess?
these timepieces.
Yeah.
There was the Duchess when she killed him, or
I have no idea
killed
what you're talking about.
Maybe that was a fever dream.
I don't know in these movies where they smoke nonstop. These-
Guy and I are watching Mad Men now, and they smoke
I
nonstop.
didn't- yeah.
They have to be real cigarettes.
Yeah.
I thought they were fake. I don't know.
I mean, it seems impossible.
How do you? Yeah.
Okay. Leo, this is your moment to really shine. What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, that's hard. I mean, the one that always comes to mind that I use for this question is The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Because I remember I was in like, I saw it in theaters, and it was and I was in high school, I guess. I had to have been in high school because it was in Georgia. And I remember being in the theater, and I remember the movie ending and the lights coming up and being like, that was a movie. Like, Cate Blanchett acts her ass off in that movie. And I was like, that's when she became one of my favorite actresses. And now anything Cate Blanchett is in,
Wow.
I like, love.
There's an Oscar Wilde book about that too, right? It's about like aging in reverse. I forgot what it's called.
It's a really good movie. It's very long, but it's very good. And Brad Pitt's in it. It's like, it's great. No, it's nothing too harsh.
Okay.
Just about like mortality and the passage of time. And love.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't even think I have one. Fiddler on the Roof. The movie was so good. I don't really have a favorite movie that I watch.
Fiddler on the Roof will do.
Yeah, so that's it. I guess Fiddler on the Roof.
I think that mine, if I had to pick one, is probably like Goodfellas.
Yeah, that's also a good one. I don't have.
Are you interested in furniture?
Actually, yes.
Very much so.
Increasingly so.
Same.
I think more just the older I get, the more I appreciate like good design.
100%.
Yes. Speaking of good design, A&H Provisions,
Nice.
our sponsor
Good.
and our partner. This is, tonight. This episode's a very light one, but just letting you know, we do appreciate and we appreciate A&H, and we appreciate you supporting us and them with a promo code MODI for 30% off your first purchase on kosherdogs.net. Holidays are coming up. Sell it by holiday, I mean July 4th weekend, and anytime you're doing a hot dog, that should be that hot dog. It's so delicious.
Is a good hot dog.
It's a very good hot
Glock
dog.
kosher.
Obviously, Glock kosher, and besides hot dogs, there's amazing provisions and meats, and we love Seth, and I wonder what his favorite movie is.
The Butcher's Daughter.
Nice, Leo.
Good.
Very nice. This is funny because Andy Warhol wrote these questions probably in 1969. Do you have a TV?
Do I have a TV? Yes.
Yes. What do you... Yeah, that was like a question.
We don't have a TV in the bedroom, though. I'm very against that. I think it's bad energy.
We don't have a TV in the bedroom either. What do you love about New York City?
Oy.
Oh, so many things.
The walkability.
Okay.
The people watching, the style. That is one thing. New York gets on my nerves sometimes, but I'm saying this as I'm like dressed in like Nike pants and like a sneaker, but when you leave New York and you're in like the like some B tier city, you're like, oh, this is like if an Urban Outfitters became sentient. That's what everyone's wearing and walking around.
I love
Here you get like,
yeah.
First of all, the fact that you're wearing Nike pants doesn't mean that you're not. You're also wearing like a super chic Prada workout shirt. So you can be wearing like sport gear and still be stylish.
But it's a different type of stylish and chicness. It's like this thing that everything goes and they match it really well.
Mm-hmm.
But the fun parts about New York City, the thing all about New York City is that there's escapes. The city's filthy and loud and noisy and disgusting. But then you escape into some like restaurant and you think you're in.
you could be anywhere.
You're like, wow, it's like a movie set.
Mm-hmm.
Or you walk into you're all of a sudden you're in a comedy club downstairs in a basement, watching Jerry Seinfeld, Ray Romano, me, and whoever else is coming into that show, but then you go back into the city.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get back up there, since you're in the city, your text messages are blowing up of 9 other things happening. You can go meet us everywhere.
That's the beauty of New York.
When you live in LA, you finish the activity for the night. You're done. It's it. Get in your car, drive home. You walk out of the club. You walk out of wherever. There's nothing there. There's nobody there. There's two guys valet parking, and then that's it. The night's over there. You just walk half a block, and there's a whole other world happening.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing about New York City is that I think that it is one of maybe the only place in the world that at any moment anything can happen to make all of your dreams come true.
Yeah, it's constantly unfolding itself to you. Like you can never eat at every restaurant. You can never see every bar. You can never you're never going to finish it. even though it's like a
Like
pretty
Anna
small.
Karenina.
Constantly keep changing because
And it keeps changing. Yeah, like sometimes you're like you haven't walked down a block in a little bit, and like all the stores have
Yes.
changed,
Yes.
and like
all the stores have changed, everything has changed, and it's fun and new,
crazy.
great, and it's
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah.
But it is but there's a price. The sirens, the garbage, the rats, that's the price of it.
That wasn't a question. What the price of it is?
You're right. Okay, but that's what I love about New York City. Yeah.
Do you keep a diary?
I write out my intentions.
Okay.
I don't keep it.
yeah, you have. It's kind of like a journaling practice.
Yeah.
I
You
used
encourage
to.
me to do that. What are you most proud of?
Our relationship.
Marrying Leo.
Oh.
Most proud of is finding Leo and realizing that this is the best thing that's ever gonna happen.
You hear that, folks?
And let go and let God and then love, which is your other question. Yes, definitely proud of my relationship with Leo.
I think we could end there, even though
Yes.
there are a few more questions. I think that's a perfect place to.
Should I go through our shows?
Yes,
Yes,
of course.
please. Thank you. Sorry, it's not. I'm just fun again. Those of you who listen to the podcast, it's just a little mind numbingness.
Okay.
What?
You don't have to like preface
thank
it.
you very much. I love when people tell us that. Well, I just listen to you when I walk my dog. I listen to you when I'm driving the kids home. We're not looking to. This is one of those. Just a fun little.
All right, June 16th, we're in Jerusalem.
Yes.
July 28th, we have 2 shows in West Hampton. Then we're in Raleigh, North Carolina, July 31st. August 1st, we're in Nashville. Then August 3rd, we're in Atlantic City at the Borgata. That's I think sold out. Then we are in Australia, August 24th and 25th in Melbourne. Then the 29th in Sydney. Then we go to Zurich, November 4th. London at the Palladium, also selling out November 6th. Skokie, Illinois, we're working on adding a show there, November 14th. St. Paul, Minnesota, November 24th. Montreal, November 30th. December 5th, and then the tour ends December 19th at the Beacon Theater in New York City.
It's new material, and for the old material, and the special is out. Know Your Audience. It's on YouTube or Amazon. Watch it. Make sure you set your grandparents and parents if they can't set themselves up to watch it, because it's a fun thing to do with them. Watch the special. And of course, everything's available on ModiLive.com. Be the friend that brings the friends to the comedy show. Get a bunch of tickets for all the shows, even the ones in December. The Beacon. How happy are you going to be in December when you have tickets to the show and nobody else does?
That's what's up.
Listening. That's what's up.
ModiLive.com. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.